All right, which of these equations represents the graph below? So another one of these equations where you have the graph of a linear equation, and we've got to figure out which equation is being graphed. So I kind of zoomed in this graph here so we can check it out. Remember, seeing the equation or writing it in y equals mx plus b, and we need to find the m and we need to find the b. The m, of course, like we've talked about, is the slope. And the b is the y-intercept. I'm just going to put int for y-intercept. And that's the first thing we're going to look for. We're going to look for the y-intercept. This is the y-axis right over here that I'm highlighting in green. The y-intercept, of course, is our graphed line that I'm going back over. Where does it intersect the y-axis? Well, it looks like it's right here. I'm putting a red dot there. That's at -3. So my equation is going to end with a negative or a -3. Going to be the same thing, -3 at the end. So that means as I set it up, y equals something x minus 3. We've got to find the something. The something is the slope, the m value. This is where we do the whole rise over run part of the solution. So, apologize there. Rise over run. So rise over run, we have to find another spot on this graph. It looks like right here. That would be good, where this line is crossing the x and the y axis. And again, we could use any of these. Here's another spot here, and we could go all the way up and do a long rise over run. We'd get the same answer once we simplified, but it's easier to go to a short one. So rise over run. How many spaces up am I moving to get even with that? 1, 2, and moving up is positive. So that's a +2 rise. And then what's the run? How many spaces over do I move? Just 1. And again, moving right is also a positive movement on the grid, on the graph. So you get 2 over 1. Of course, that's an improper fraction. That is the same as 2 whole. So y equaling 2x minus 3, y equals 2x minus 3. Is that an answer choice? Y equals 2x minus 3 seems to be that one right there, G. So remember to identify your y-intercept, which is the b, where the line crosses the y-axis, the graphed line, and then the slope, rise over run.